This one off the bat, it's just out of his reach for the home.
Begin the game.
We've seen
before.
I thought for sure he timed it up right. He kind of paused a little bit. I thought he had it.
The Dodgers and Ohtani as Jackson Merrill makes the catch. One down here in the first inning for Freddie Freeman. Fouls. Towards that line into a slot. The second base goes Freeman. The throw is late.
Talk with Ruben, talk with the other pitchers, watching video. It's all about execution.
Just trying to grab his bearings here in this first inning and calm things down.
Well, if you can't.
And here, 3-1 to a good hitter. Good hitters count. And he'll foul Shohei Ohtani. Inside. Well, home runs have been the biggest. Pa has a tremendous plate appearance last night. Ended up being the game. Second will touch second, fire to first, double play. We check the Padres lineup out. Brought to you by off home run is ready with his first pitch. The amazing Shohei Ohtani.
An opponent's only 161 and the whip at .82. The defense for
he's in the lineup, and we already know that with a home run. And pitching for the first time since April 26th. Fernando leading it off. And Ohtani will flip underhanded. And in time to get it.
Oh, yeah, he's a good athlete. Power stuff with command. A lot of guys have the power.
He is DHing again tonight. And the recipient of strike one. Here's this
legitimate strikes. He likes to expand off the zone. Here's the heater. A little bit of cut to it,
The 2 home runs allowed. One of them came as an angel.
Well, like
full count to the first 2 hitters. And a foul back below us. Eye on Jackson Merrill. Poked foul off to the right out of play. In the air, down the right field line, giving it a look. Evan coming his way. And he finally gets him on that sweeper. 2 down for Gavin Sheets. Takes a look at strike 1. How do you do with a curveball? The head of Sheets, nothing in 2. Those pitches he's thrown to Gavin Sheets. Cues it foul down the third baseline.
Off Ohtani. Got to be short, got to be quick. Hit it where it's pitched.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Wow. It's best trophy going. Individual trophy.
Hands down, Don. I totally agree with you. We've talked about that. Very nice, Mary Luce. And
15 runs batted in. And the Dodgers kind of started this way. Foul tip into the catch. Goes the other way, pounding it back to the screen.
Trying to move that runner.
Fouled off down the right field. Leaping bid to Will Smith. And Muncy will take third on the right. He was waiting to bounce back onto the track to make the catch. Muncy, he will score the second dot. And on the grass at third is Machado here as Kim steps in, and he will take ball 1 from. That's in for a base hit. Ruben Niebla out there before he faces Ohtani.
He kind of pump him up a little bit. Be careful that first pitch, right? First one of the ball game, gone.
So not a problem so far tonight.
That pitch and hit at the same time. But what do they call him?
Down to run in for LA. On the ground foul outside of first.
But you know what, Don?
Dramatic jump and hard hit rate as well. He's back to being the old Ohtani.
Remember back in the old days when the pitchers could hit?
Fly ball sent back, this time over the deepest parts of the yard. It was deep enough to try it, and they're both successful. Second and third. 2 down. Mookie Betts. Recipient of strike 2. He will have room as he makes the catch.
It's so special, guys. Two things: the shape of that pitch and the velocity with which he throws it. Now we know that sweepers, hard he throws his sweeper. The average sweeper about 80 mile plane. Now you may think, wait a minute, doesn't that make it easier to hit if something stays on the same plane? Normally in that 87 mile an hour sweeper like he used to put away Andújar in the first inning. Guys, it's a nasty weapon when he
gets the home plate off the plate for the strike, and you cannot lay off that pitch.
Machado for the first out of the second. So one thing Ohtani has not had a great deal of is run support this year in the first 2 innings. This one is fouled back. As he's faced. Hawkins, Kim will throw out Bogart.
Ohtani home run.
1 for 6 in this series against LA, and a swing and a miss. Down and in again. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Merrill on a.
He knows Jackson Merrill's body better than he himself, so he elects to stay in the game. Keep an eye.
3-ball.
Nitpick a little bit, and what do you know? 3-1 count. There's a nice 3-1 pitch to go full. Find yourself behind.
Into the right field corner. Looked like it was foul from here. The first, they double by Muncy in the second. Now a double by Freeman in the third. It's a tough way to operate if you're Randy Bat.
Let your defense work for you.
So far in the night. By Sheets, he goes to second, and so Freeman at second, one away. And here's Andy Pages. Fly turned out to be the game winner in last night's contest. Down the left. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Do that. Brando was gracious enough to spend some time with him. It was pretty. 2-pitch foul back. Pope foul down the right field line.
I'll just.
Galanos in the shadows to make the catch. He will take third standing.
See the controlled swings by these Dodgers.
Once he doubled and scored, Sheets will take it himself to the bag, and that
catch up to him and impact his offense. So which he did in San Francisco, or against San Francisco. Have him do both again between the way he's swinging it, feeling more rested in the nature of this matchup against San Diego.
Well, so far,
Craig Stammen, go back to what Craig said. You know, I remember back in the day when the pitcher blew. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Absolutely. That was a huffing and a.
To Laureano.
Yeah.
Did you ever make contact?
Very rarely. No extra base hits. I didn't want to exert
Should
myself.
your average been higher?
No. It was like.
That was true.
I think it was like.
And that is strike 3. Laureano goes. So 2 down here in the third inning. Freddie Freeman now almost gets hit. It's sweep over a Hundo at bat.
That's bad. Eyes have swung the bat.
A few steps to make the catch.
Yeah.
Really good. And a single as they come to bat here in the fourth inning. Two and two. To right center for out number 1.
Going to do a Super Bowl championship.
Positioned perfectly, 2 down. It's the first 2 outs here in the fourth. And it's strike 1 to Kim. Backpedaling to the short line in center. Strike call, kind of a grounded back to Ohtani in the first.
kind of drop and drive. Watch that back leg, drop and drive. Use that whole body. Not
for 3-ball count. And that's ball 4. He loses him. First base runner to reach. Goes to second for 1. That's all they'll get. 1 out, 1 on for Gavin. Off the end of the bat.
Well, now the inning total for Ohtani is going to run threat.
Fine, in for a base hit. The first hit of the second.
Find a gap.
Down the right field line, headed towards the pole. No. Pop infield fly rule in effect as Muncy makes the ender and grounded out to second base in the So there's our answer as to how he is doing. And again, if you are just joining us, out of the game now. 3-1 pitch is to move over and back to make the catch. Seiler out there. Ohtani fouls it off.
Right guard, because he sweats a lot. Foot, so that means it's his push off, right? Yeah. Could be a push off foot.
I think that's probably
swell up a little bit. I did that once, but we were talking about my robbing.
Ball 4, and down to first he goes.
Sorry, bye.
Mookie Betts will look at ball 1 so far.
I'm always looking at the ground.
Find out, I guess. Towards the stands and running up. Late to react to that.
Way to go about it.
Since 2023, 5 career stolen bases when a starting pitcher, and that's 2 walks to begin this 5th inning by Randy Vasquez. Strike 1 to Freeman. Looking for 1. It is dropped there on the. To be again here with Wandy Peralta coming in.
Into his. Try for another double play attempt.
Harrod's first and third. As Kyle middle of this Dodgers order. By him, 1-1.